Hello and thank you for clicking on this video. I'm Brave Shadow and you're watching this on the Shadow Source, the place where I express my passions for all things gaming and geek related. And today we're going to be talking about the Nintendo press conference or Nintendo Direct, whatever you want to call it. Now, with that being said, let's get into it. So, I have to say, I was extremely impressed, at least at first, with Nintendo's press conference. Now, I say at first because later you'll figure out why I wasn't impressed, but as we saw, we had this mech game in the beginning that was really cool, and I gotta say, I love mechs, and I love mech games. If you put a robot and I can get in the robot and we can shoot stuff and slice stuff. Then we had Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That was a series I wasn't entirely all about getting into, but seeing the trailer for this one makes me want to play the first one, and that's when you know you got a good sequel. Now, the thing that I've been looking forward to the most is this Pokemon Let's Go, how it connects to your Pokemon Go app and you can like capture Pokemon, but the coolest thing is the little Pokeball that you can literally play the whole game with and like capture Pokemon and like take your Pokemon around, and that is just so freaking awesome. I could just literally talk about that forever. This just makes me want to be more of a Pokemon person altogether. And then you had the Mario Party game, and that was like everything was just happy, light, and exciting. And you know, as much as I love nitty-gritty stuff, sometimes I want to kick back and just have senseless fun. And this Mario Party game looks exactly like the fun I'm trying to have. And the best part is it's like the old Mario Party games where there's something to risk and friends to lose. So, and I love how they integrated the whole tablet thing. So there's this part where they showed like the tanks, and you can actually shift the game board and like where you're actually playing with the little tablets. And I thought that was just amazing. Okay, and then you had the Fire Emblem game, which looked really awesome. And the fact that it's like a real war. You have people fighting around you in the middle of your fight. And I thought that was really cool. And then, of course, after that, we see Fortnite. Yay! Good old Fortnite. You know, really just digging the grave for PUBG as they release on another console. You know, PUBG's got to do something. They got to release more content. They got to do more. I feel like Microsoft should just acquire them, because if they do that, the studio will have enough funding and, you know, team members to really create more content, more weapons, skins, game modes, anything, because right now Fortnite is really crushing it when it comes to that content game. You know, there was a lot of these kind of side-scrolling games, and you know how I feel about that. There are only a few that really stick out to me and really like drive me to purchase a product when it comes to those. But then you have Starlink. Now, I love mechs, I love, you know, flight simulator games, so this Starlink thing, you know, with the whole crossover with Star Fox, oh boy, that got me psyched. I was like, what? I was like, no way, boy. So I cannot wait for that to come out. And this is the thing, is I don't particularly own a Switch right now, but this E3 definitely made me want to own a Switch like ASAP. Like, oh, you had, you know, obviously your Minecraft and, you know, things of that nature. A lot of just kind of, you know, Sushi Striker, just all this basic stuff. But then they rock out that Dragon Ball Fighters, and I was like, oh, no way, no way. Splatoon 2, and that's a game that I would really like to play. You had FIFA, all these mandatory games that like every console needs to have. There was like a Mario Tennis game in there, but then you had the thing that pretty much over-encompassed everything. And when I mean everything, like 90% of the conference was all about this game, and you know it's Smash Bros. Ultimate. And granted, I like Smash. It's not my favorite game, but I definitely, if you guys have it and we're all playing, I'm playing too. I'm not going to be great, but I'll be in there for a little while. And to see the level of fidelity, you know, reworks to characters, you know, adding every single character that's ever been in a Smash game, adding all the maps that have ever been in a Smash game with a, you know, addition of a few of them, alternate maps where they have like the normal map and then the Omega map. This stuff was great, especially if you're a hardcore Smash player. This is the game for you. And that was kind of the downfall of the press conference, is because after showing all that, you know, awesome random bits of other games, they were just like, yeah, we're gonna put like an hour, 2 hours all to this game. And I understand they are really, you know, speaking to that core audience, because the people who get Smash are definitely gonna get a Switch. So if you can make Smash really great, they're gonna buy a Switch regardless if they want to or not, just for that Smash. They're gonna be like, I don't want to buy a Switch, I don't want to buy a Switch, and then magically appear like a Switch in their hand and like money, you know, taken out of their wallet, and then Smash is gonna be on top, and they're gonna be like, yeah, and just play it. But there was one game that I would have particularly liked, and I saw other people in the Twitch chat would have liked, and that was Animal Crossing. If they put Animal Crossing in there, I would have said, you know, Nintendo would have been the, you know, crowned undisputed champion of E3, as for the most part they delivered on a lot. You know, you have your really hardcore actiony games, you have your, you know, we're gonna sit on a couch and have fun, and then you had your, you know, weeb games, which I love, and you had the introduction of these games that are on other consoles. So it was just great to see overall, and it was fun and lighthearted, and I really enjoyed it. So I'd have to say, out of 10, I'm gonna go ahead and give Nintendo a 9. I really believe they deserved that 9, because they showed the things they needed to show. What keeps it from being a 10 are two things. One, I mean, come on now, why do we got to see this much Smash, you know? And two, where's that Animal Crossing? Because you literally had everything else there except for Animal Crossing. So, but so far in the rating of these conferences, Nintendo's on top. But just because it gets a better rating, is that going to be a lasting impact? But as always, if you like this video, drop a like below. If you have something to say, please leave it in the comments. And last but not least, hit that subscribe button, pound that notification bell. I mean, like, just really pound it, pound that notification bell, so that whenever I post new content, you're right on the forefront of that content. And last, very last but not least whatsoever, be a great person, play great games, do great things, and love yourself. And I'll see you guys later. Brave Shadow out.
When it's over, I press rewind. Talking bands, I got it. Benjamins in my pocket. I traded my truth for some robbers, and he's playing Batman. Freddy's gonna rob him. Yeah. I got the Glock in my robbery. 17 shots, no 38. Yeah, I got the Glock in my robbery.